Thank you very much, Mr Deputy Speaker, and I think it's a fascinating debate, and I'm really glad that it's been brought forward and to have the opportunity to participate. Now, I particularly wanted to take part in this debate because in Telford we've got really recent experience of failing secondary schools and the damaging effects that this has had on our young people. Now, we've also had the beneficial effects of those same failing secondary schools being tackled for their underperformance by placing them into an established multi-academy trust chain. So I just wanted to share with the House that experience, and it is a very positive one. Last year, 4 of our secondary schools in Telford were placed into special measures, having received inadequate ratings from Ofsted, and 2,000 children's education was affected. Telford is an area where we have significant pockets of deprivation and disadvantage. And for me, and probably for everybody in this House, a good education is without doubt an open door to opportunity for young people to build a future, to get on, no matter what their circumstances, where they live or where they come from. So I'm sure we are all agreed on that point. I want the best possible education for every young person in my constituency. Now, there is no doubt that we do have an added responsibility to young people who come from the least affluent backgrounds. And underachievement in school is a massive hindrance. It reinforces disadvantage, and we should never stand by and accept it as simply inevitable. Now, good education is, of course, about far more than just exam results. And I'm sure if any of us were asked, Mr Deputy Speaker, to give a definition, we'd all include strong leadership, excellent governance, high expectations of our young people, instilling a sense of self-worth and personal responsibility, and creating an environment in which children feel cared for and valued. But also achieving a minimum standard of 5 A to Cs, including maths and English, is an essential entry point to jobs, training, apprenticeships and further education. And without that tool, our young people in Telford will be left behind. Now, in Telford, all 4 of these secondary schools, judged inadequate, fell below the government 40% floor target. 2 of those schools fell below 1/3, and in one school, almost 3/4 of children failed to achieve 5 good GCSEs in maths and English in consecutive years. And overall, 80% of children in receipt of pupil premium leaving school without 5 GCSEs, those children have been failed for a lifetime. So what did we do in Telford? What happened in Telford to solve this problem? Well, first of all, the DfE got involved smartish. The schools joined an established multi-academy chain entirely free from local authority involvement. There was a full restructure of staff, there was shared leadership, new timetables, new day structures, new approaches to behaviour, and new leadership and governance. Now, of course, it's early days, and I'm not going to claim that all those problems have been solved. But an early DfE monitoring visit found that there were excellent examples of good practice where 2 successful Ofsted visits had also shown the impact of the Academy Trust and its leaders, and these strengths were all identified. In fact, Ofsted actually said, and I think it's really important to quote this and put it on the record, the Academy Trust chain has played a crucial role in removing barriers to the Academy's progress. Structure, mechanisms and foundations are now all in place to secure sustainable improvement. So we can see from Telford's example, the Academy structure makes it easier to put in place the essentials to drive up standards, and it allows underperformance to be tackled. And that is what matters, Mr Deputy Speaker. So I support the government's determination to ensure every child should have the best possible start in life and a good education and the opportunity to be the best they can be. I would sound a note of caution on primary schools. We have very many good primary schools, in fact 17 in Telford. And many teachers and parents do tell me that they don't want to see unnecessary change or interference where our children are thriving and achieving. But that's what matters. Do our children thrive and achieve in Telford? And if they are, then that is a good thing. Thank you.